Hey everyone, Laura here from Lalo Yoga and Wellness, getting ready to work on our perfect peaches, also known as our glutes. So a little bit of power movement today to really get strong through those glutes. So grab your mats, have a seat, let's get started. Into whatever seated position you enjoy and get comfortable there for a moment. And let's take some time to just get grounded and ready to practice. It's really just about getting ourselves into our bodies, into our minds, and connecting with our breath, and maybe itching our ears too. Take a moment, whatever seated position you've chosen, and just start to check in with your body. See how you're feeling today. Notice if anything's feeling a little bit tight or uncomfortable, or maybe you're feeling amazing. It's not really about changing it, it's just about checking and noticing and letting yourself be in your body. Then take a moment to start focusing on your thoughts and seeing if you've got a lot of crazy to-do lists running through your mind, or maybe you're feeling relaxed or calm. Again, your only purpose here is to notice and observe what state of mind you have right now. You don't really need to change it. If it helps, you can close your eyes, but you don't have to. Maybe you feel more comfortable with them open, and that's totally okay. Then we start to move to our breath, our anchor that brings everything together. First, just letting it come and go as it naturally does. And then starting to be a little bit more intentional in our breath. Elongating that breath in and breath out. We start to bring the body along with the breath, sitting taller as we inhale. Relaxing the muscles a bit more as we exhale. And then we bring our mind along, inhaling some energy, readiness for our bodies to get to work, and letting go of any stress or anxiety that we're holding on to as we breathe out. You may even bring some ujjayi breath in here. That just means allowing your tongue to float up to the roof of your mouth. And then as you exhale, keep the mouth closed, but feel that breath vibrating at the back of your throat. You want it to be audible. It almost sounds like that ocean wave. And on your next exhale, let yourself sigh that breath away. Just open the lips. And let it go. Let's take a deep breath together, reaching the hands out and up. Starting to put some movement to our breath. Reach the hands high. Maybe follow with your gaze if that feels good for your neck. Exhale, let those hands drop. Let's do that again. Nice deep breath in, reach out and up. Exhale. Let's add some spinal movement here. Inhale and reach. Exhale, taking a seated twist. Left hand to the right knee. Make sure you bring your right hand behind you so that your arm can prove to be like a little seat back. Inhale, sit taller. Exhale, deepen that stretch. Inhale, sweeping both hands high again. Exhale, let's take that seated twist on the other side. Maybe taking a little look over the shoulder. Inhale, sit taller. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, reaching both hands high. Exhale, let's bring the hands down to the mat. Let's bring the knees right underneath the hips. Tuck your toes under and come into a kneeling position. And let your hips just sit back onto the heels if that feels comfortable. We want to give our feet a little stretch here. They're going to be doing some balance work for us. And so we want to make sure they feel ready for that. Let's take a deep breath, reaching out and up. Exhale, come back down gently to sit. One more time, inhale and reach. This time on your exhale, bring the hands down to the mat and come into your tabletop position. Hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. Sorry, Truman. And let's take a nice long stretch through the spine here, paying special attention right here at the ears, drawing the shoulders away from the ears so we have space along the neck. Take a nice deep breath in, let it go. This time as you inhale, let your hips shift just a little bit to the right, and exhale, look over your shoulder toward your left foot. Imagine your spine making that letter C right here, and then come back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, shift the hips to the left, look over the right shoulder toward the right ankle. Inhale, returning to the center. This time as we inhale, let's extend out through your left leg. Exhale, drop the foot behind your right leg. And again, look over the left shoulder, or right shoulder rather. Inhale and lift. Exhale, drop those left toes to the ground. Look over the right shoulder one more time. Inhale and lift. One final time right here. Exhale. Inhale, bringing that leg level with your hip. Let's take a reach out now through the right hand, come into our bird dog. We're going to bend right here at the left knee and give me tiny pulses toward the ceiling. Emphasize the squeeze in the glutes. We want to maintain strength across that lower back. And just keep that pulse going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return to tabletop. Inhale, lift your gaze, let your belly drop, lift the hips high, cow pose. Exhale, scoop the hips under, round the spine, tuck the chin, looking at your thighs, cat pose. Give me a couple more, cow and cat. And return to your tabletop position. Check back into your neck, making sure we didn't collapse down into our shoulders here. And let's now extend out over through our right leg. We want to get the hip and the leg level. Take a deep breath, really reaching through the heel. Exhale, tapping the toes down behind you to the ground or to your dog. Looking over your left shoulder. Inhale and lift. Exhale and tap down. Inhale and lift. One final time. Inhale and lift. Let's pause right here. Extend all the way out. Find that bird dog position. And bend through the right knee. We want a right angle at this knee. And start those little pulses by squeezing your glutes. Think about that spot right where your leg joins your body. And focus on squeezing that spot tight. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Returning to our table. Let's take a round of cow and cat. Returning to that tabletop position, finding the length here, right at the shoulders and ears. Tuck the toes under. We're going to lift our hips high, coming into our first down dog. Long arms, long spine, pedal out the legs a little bit. Always bend the knees if that helps you get more flatness through the back. More important to have that flat back than long legs. Let's come up on all 10 toes. Let the heels start to drift toward the floor. Shoulder blades sliding toward your hips. And we kind of screw those hands into your mat, almost like you're turning your elbow creases toward the top of your mat. Let's take one full breath in and out. Take your gaze toward the top of the mat. Start to walk the feet forward. Leave a little space here between the feet. So we want about 10 to 12 inches. Keep the knees bent. Inhale, bracing the core. Reach the hands high, coming into your chair pose. Pause right here. Take a breath. Take a little gaze down at your toes, making sure you can see them. If you can't quite see them, maybe stand a little taller or shift your weight back slightly. Just lift the chest nice and high. Take a deep breath. Reach through the fingers. Exhale, mountain pose. Find a little squeeze here in the glutes. Gentle press forward through the hips. Just enough to unload your low back. We're not scooping the hips forward. We're just giving them a little support. Let's take one breath. Inhale, sweeping those arms out and up. Reach the hands high. Follow with the gaze if that's good for your neck. Exhale, cactusing the arms. A little bit of a mini back bend through the upper back, still keeping that squeeze in the glutes. Inhale and reach. Exhale, reach the right hand back, left hand forward, standing twist. Inhale, sweeping the right hand down, face front, pick up that left hand. Exhale, cactusing the arms. Inhale and reach. Exhale, left hand reaches back. We're working those hips to the front as much as we can. Inhale, sweep the left hand down. Pick up the right one final time. Let's cactus those arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands coming to heart center right here. Give yourself a little shake, a little wiggle, whatever you might need. Maintaining that space between the feet, we're going right back into our chair pose. Inhale and reach, sitting back. Take a quick look down, make sure you can see those toes. Moving into balancing chair. Exhale, lift up onto your toes while we sweep the arms down. Make them come past your back. Palms are facing down here. Inhale, set the heels down. Reach the hands high for chair. Exhale, balancing chair. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to chair. Let's pause here. Level out your arms and bring your palms to face down. Come back up on the toes, and we just begin to lower down for a count of 5. Go as deeply as you can. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Keeping the heels off the ground, lift right back up. 3, 2, 1. Heels are still off the ground. Come right back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Come back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final time. Come back down. Find your breath. This might feel intense on the legs. You're going to start heating that body up quite a bit. Let's return back up. 3, 2, 1. Chair pose. Set the heels down. Take a full breath in and out. Inhale, reach the hands. Exhale, level out the arms. Sweep back through the left, following it with your eyes. Inhale, reach up to chair. Exhale, level out the shoulders. Sweep back on the right. Inhale, chair. Exhale, level and sweep. Inhale, chair. Exhale, level and sweep. Let's do one more time on each side. Inhale, Sweep. Inhale. Sweep. Inhale to chair. Exhale, lengthen out those legs, come into a forward fold. Just let the head hang. Maybe the hands are on the shins for some extra support, or maybe drawing your body a little closer for more stretch. Let your fingertips come to the mat. Bend your knees if you need to. Heel toe wider. Toes out, heels in, come into a wide forward fold. Breathe. Looking all the way at the back of your mat. Now give a little bend here to the knees. Let's bring the forearms up to rest on top of your thighs. We're moving into some malasana squats. So you may start here and only come down a little bit, or maybe come down all the way into malasana. You decide where you want to go today. You might use your hands for a little extra balance help. Find some length in your spine. Take a deep breath. Exhale, come down to malasana. Inhale and lift. Exhale, malasana. Inhale and lift. Malasana. Inhale and lift. We have one more. Malasana. Inhale and lift. Woo! Bring those heels behind the toes so the feet are lengthening out. You might use your blocks here or potentially hands on the floor. You decide as we move into standing splits. So bring your right leg a little bit closer to center. Inhale and lift through that left leg. We're going to extend at the knee for both legs. Take your gaze towards your knee. Heading into a Shiva squat. Bending your left knee. Bring it behind your right leg. Look through your arm and you can see your toes touching down on the right side. Inhale and extend, standing splits. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, extend, exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, exhale. Last time. Inhale, exhale. Standing splits one last time. Let's bring that left leg down, taking place of the right foot. Inhale, lift through the right leg. Find that length, little push through the heel. Deep breath. Exhale, Shiva squat, right leg behind the left. Tap the toes down if possible. Standing splits. Let's do it again. Inhale, let your head hang and relax. 3 more times. Two. 1 more. And bring that foot down to the edge of your mat. Other foot steps out wide. This time we come down into our malasana squat. You may stay forearms on the thighs, or maybe you drop all the way down. We're just gonna pause here for a moment. Maybe the hands come out front to help balance you. Maybe hands come to opposite elbows for a little more balance challenge, or even hands to heart center, pressing the knees a bit wider. Let's sit up as tall as we can through the chest. One more breath here. And we make our way down to the floor. Let's go ahead and roll all the way back. Our feet right underneath our knees. Palms are down. As we start to move into hip bridges. So the first thing we want to do is scoop your hips a little bit so you feel your low back start to connect to the floor. And then one vertebra at a time, peel your spine up off the floor, little squeeze through the glutes. Imagine pulling your heels a bit closer to your butt here. So we're really focusing on those perfect peaches. And then we slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time, little scoop through the hips, and relax for one breath. Inhale, scoop through the hips, peel up through the spine. Lift up nice and tall, pull those heels closer to your butt, get that squeeze. Exhale, lower down. This time we're going to take a single leg hip bridge. So as we scoop and lift, we're going to keep our right foot grounded, but lift up the left foot. Hold it at the top, and then slowly lower down. Let's do that on the other side. Left foot down, hover that right foot, scoop through the hips first, lift and squeeze, slowly lower down. One more on each side. Scoop, lift, press, lower down. Scoop, lift, press, lowering down. Let's keep both feet grounded. Come back to your original hip bridge. Scoop through those hips, peel it up off the floor. Right here up at the top, squeeze the glutes together for a small pulsing motion for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower down. Same thing, but single leg. So plant that right foot, scoop, lift the foot, peel it up, and start that pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, that bridge was starting to lower down a little bit. Let's put the left foot down, scoop, lift the right foot, pull it up, and start your pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down. Nice work, you guys. Let's bring both knees into the chest here. And take a deep breath, deep enough to push the hips out, or the knees out. Exhale, draw the knees in and really push all that air back out. Let's do one more deep breath. Exhale. And come right back to the middle. Keeping the hands on top of the knees, find a little roll side to side. Sometimes that low back gets a little bit overactive in a hip bridge. We want to release that energy. Let's take the knees around in a big circle one way, stopping or rocking on any spots that feel a little tight, and then move it around the other way. And we pause in the center and take your arms out wide like the letter T. Drop your knees to the right. If it feels good, you can take your gaze over the left fingertips to add to the twist. Otherwise, just keep looking at the ceiling, making sure both shoulders are staying on the ground. Let's bring the neck back to center if you had it turned, knees back to center. Pull those knees toward the chest and exhale and drop them out to the left, maybe looking over the right fingertips if you want that option. And then we bring the head back to neutral if it was turned. We bring the knees back to the middle and take the feet to the edges of the mat. Let's bring our arms in a little bit closer, wherever they just naturally feel like they want to fall. Let the knees fall together in the center as we move into restorative pose. Maybe you keep your palms facing up. That means you're open to receiving more energy. Or maybe the palms are down. which just means you want to feel a little bit more grounded. Feel free to stay here in restorative pose as we move into Shavasana, or you can extend the legs out or move into any other position that you feel comfortable with, maybe on your side, maybe even sitting down. Whatever feels comfortable to you, that's going to help you stay focused as you relax each part of your body. Starting at the scalp, coming right down to your forehead. Feel that scan as a little bit of warmth, maybe even some tingling, as you can feel that blood circulating right underneath the forehead. And then you move down around the eyes, softening all those little muscles around the eyes, across your cheeks, and right down into your jaw. Move that feeling down into your throat, around your neck. Let it flow right down to your shoulders, elbows, wrists, to your fingertips. Feel your chest and your belly rise and fall, moving more slowly. And we bring that relaxation down to the hips, into the thighs, knees, ankles, all the way down to your toes. And spend a moment just allowing yourself to drift in this comfortable place. Spend as much time as you have in your Shavasana today. And then whenever you feel ready, start to bring some movement back to your body, gradually making your way up to seated. Taking a final stretch here for your neck, letting the chin drop to the chest. Letting your shoulders feel heavy. We just take a quick look over the left shoulder, releasing our neck. Then over to the right shoulder. And then coming back to the center. Let's take a final deep breath. Start to open the eyes if they're still closed. Reach out and up. And exhale, bringing our hands here to heart center. May you have peace in your thoughts, kindness in your words, and hope in your hearts. From my heart to yours. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. If you did, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell so that you don't miss a single episode, and I can keep bringing you fun practices like this.